The Eighth Deadliest Sins 22 Great Jokes by Colton. 1. How do you describe the woman and #039 SG spot? A myth. 2. A musician said, and quote, I want you to compose the music, and quote. I responded with, and quote, that and #039 S like having a retarded person as our president, and quote. 3. Right before I take a piss, I say, and quote, ready to launch, and quote. 4. I told my friends, and quote, hey, I and #039 am gonna go pump iron, and quote. Apparently I forgot to say, at the hospital. 5. I would love to live back in the West, with all the open space, then get shot once you step onto someone and #039 S land. 6. Before I have sex, I tell women, and quote, you must activate my penis, and quote. 7. A friend of mine said, and quote, I have all these sexual assault charges against me, and quote. I said, and quote, dude, stop bragging, and quote. 8. This is my little secret. I do thrust exercises to practice for sex. 9. Someone told me, and quote, put a rush on that, and quote. I said, and quote, sorry, we don't and #039 T have any Russian food here, and quote. 10. How to do math with Colton. Half a dozen equals 6. Dozen equals 12. 2 dozen equals 24. 3 dozen equals 36. How to use dozen in a sentence. Doesn't he look great? 11. Is it wrong to say, and quote, you and #039 re a little short to a dwarf, and quote, I and #039 am talking about money. 12. How to use the word formal in a sentence. I used to be the formal president. 13. I know how to go shopping, because I buy stuff off the reduced shelf, even if it's out of date. 14. I was working at this furniture store. A customer said, and quote, use your willpower, and quote. So I searched the entire store looking for Will and his power. 15. I wondered about this, and quote, if we get over-the-counter drugs, where could we get under-the-counter drugs, and quote. 16. I was walking down the street. I saw a woman crying. I thought, and quote, oh, she must have broken up with her boyfriend or someone in her family died, and quote. So, I just walked around her. I don't and #039 T need that drama. 17. My alarm went off in the morning, so I shut it off. Actually, it wasn't an #039 T my alarm. It was my wife snoring. Oops. Does that mean I and #039 am a woman abuser? 18. Someone asked me, and quote, do you hold a grudge, and quote. I said, and quote, it and #039 S not technically a grudge after you kill the person, and quote. 19. How to use the words great and great in a sentence. How are you doing today? I and #039 am great. How are you doing today? I and #039 am grating. How would you feel? 20. What do we all say during a holiday dinner? Let an #039 S enjoy the feast. 21. A police officer said, and quote, restrain him, and quote. I misunderstood, and quote. I thought he said, retrain him, and quote. Now we're both going to jail for murder. 22. I don't and #039 T like playing, and quote. Follow the leader, and quote. That means you're a follower and not a leader. And also a leader and not a follower.